I'm monitoring the conversation, and you cannot talk anymore about the incident, okay? And I'm understanding from the conversation, from the observation, is that you mentioned that we were going to take him away from you and he wouldn't be going home. Something of that nature. I didn't hear.
No, I told him what the court date that was coming up from. Because, see, my mother told him about the court date, and my mother has also told him and his father, seeing about his father coming up. So in my previous conversation, he had asked me about it, so I was explaining to him what it was.
Okay, well, if he asks any additional information about the court, if you just advise him that he can talk with the social worker, because we can't discuss that.
Okay, well, see, that concerns me, because most of the social workers around here are not giving the information on anything. There's a lot of misinformation, a lot of misinformation through social workers, through my mother, to him, where he's getting lied to about things.
Okay, well, the only social worker that he is in contact with that's sharing information would be Mr. Chambers. No other worker is handling that case other than Mr. Chambers. Okay. So I will speak directly with Mr. Chambers, and we'll have a conversation with Ms. Brewington, okay?
Okay, and I will be speaking with Mr. Chambers when we're done with this visit as well.
Okay. Well, he's not here, but you're welcome to give him a call back.
Okay, so he's not here?
Come on back.
Okay, well, I'd like to discuss something with you then if he's not here. While we're here, I have not received I have not received my case decision, the case decision from Cumberland County, and I would like a copy of that today, please, before I leave. I did not get a copy when I was at excuse me.
Right.
I did not get a copy at the meeting with Cumberland County where you guys were on the teleconference there. Yes, and you had a copy of that as well as that you were looking at. I did not get a copy, and then when I came here, you refused to give me a copy. I would like a copy before I leave of that case decision from Cumberland County.
Okay, well, I can share this with you.
Okay.
The copy that Cumberland gave us was not necessary. It was a letter discussing what they found and what the findings were. Okay?
Yes, they did the findings and they did the investigation, and I would like a copy of the findings that he went over with me in the videotaped meeting.
Okay, the case decision will be written up by our county, and to my understanding, it has not been written up yet.
Well, that's kind of strange because when I first got here, you asked me on Friday.
I said I'd go back to the file and look.
Well, no, yeah, I know, I know, but first you asked me, didn't Cumberland County give you a copy?
Right, because of the information that they shared on the telephone.
Yes, I would like a copy of that.
That information, if they didn't give you a copy, it's not our liberty to give you that, but we will give you a copy of the case decision.
Because he told me that you would give me the copy of that he had already. That he had in front of him, and that you were working on. Well, before I disclose that to you, I will call him. Okay. And if then it's okay for me to share that with you, I will. But in essence, the case decision letter is written up by the resident county, which would be our county. And to my understanding, I spoke with Ms. Dudley this morning, and that letter has not been compiled yet to give to you. Okay. Okay. Now we're supposed to receive that, from my understanding, what he said within 5 days of that decision being made. It's well over the 5 days.
And it may be, but I'm saying to you that we don't have the letter. No, ma'am. If you haven't received it yet, it hasn't been mailed. Do we have a current mailing address for you?
You should.
Okay, well, I'll check with Ms. Dudley, but if you haven't received it, then obviously it hasn't been mailed.
Okay.
If we have your current mailing address.
Then that's...
And somewhere along the way you mentioned that, or have you moved to another address?
Yes.
And does Mr. Chambers have that new address?
No. Okay. But my mail is being forwarded to my new address, but my address that's on file, 46 Beulah Road, Clinton, sending it there, it does get forwarded to my address.
Right. Well, okay.
But,
well, you just need to check.
Well, that's just concern, because I was supposed to get a copy within 5 days, and it's not even typed up yet.